I've talked plenty about alternate tunings and how they can spark up some new ideas and different vibes, but sometimes people feel like alternate tunings are a little bit weird to figure out because all of your licks suddenly don't work anymore and you have to rearrange all of your brain and effort to learn all these new shapes or try to figure out your old shapes in this tuning. And while I do agree, I kind of feel like you're missing the point as well if you're feeling like that, because not having your natural shapes to rely on is why we tune to alternate tunings. We can get new options and figure out new sounds that maybe we wouldn't have figured out in any other way. But here's an alternate tuning that is an open tuning that kind of feels a little bit weird, but you can probably play it very quickly. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your guitar that is in standard tuning and you're going to tune it to drop D. Then you're going to take your first string, your E string, and you're going to tune it down to a D. And then you're going to take your second string, your B string, and you're going to tune it down to an A. And you might be thinking to yourself, that's just DADGAD. True, but we're not going to go DADGAD. We're going to change even another string. We're going to take the third string, which is usually tuned to a G, and we're going to tune it down to an F. And it's basically an open D minor tuning. So if you play bar chords, you'll get minor chords. And I figured out this tuning for my latest release song, Hard to Breathe, which if you haven't, you can and should go check out anywhere I listen to your music at. And it was somewhat inspired by my song Plaza, which is basically the same tuning, but instead of tuning the B string down to an A, we just keep it at B, which makes it like a more Dorian open D minor 6 tuning. I wasn't trying to go for anything fancy, it was more of that feeling of like, hey, I only really down-tuned the guitar to that tuning when I want to play that song, so maybe I should figure out some more songs in that tuning. And I ended up doing this one riff. Which is a more slip and slidey open tuning, open string riff. And even though this looks like a super daunting alternate tuning and like you have to learn all these different shapes and figure out how it goes, you actually don't. So if you think of just the bottom 3 strings, it's just drop D. If you were used to playing in drop D, you can just keep playing your regular drop D riffs, and then the first 3 strings are just in standard tuning, just a half step down. So if you think about it, you just keep playing all of your shapes, including the bluesy pentatonic shapes, but they're going to be 2 frets up. So if you're going to want to play in G, for instance, your G is up here, your regular drop D chords, but down here on the first 3 strings, instead of it being here on the 3rd fret area, it's going to be on the 5th fret area, which makes it kind of weird for you to go then to the regular position of the pentatonic when you switch strings and move down 2 frets when you go to the bottom string. But I'm sure you can figure out a way for you to rearrange yourself around this tuning, or any other tunings really, but this one is kind of easy if you just think about it like that. It's just a standard tuning guitar. On the first 3 strings is just a tone down, and the bottom 3 ones are just drop D. Hopefully it will spawn some new ideas for you. And if it does, let me know. While you're at it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on all the notifications, follow and stay tuned for more, because I'm releasing new songs every week and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. If you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you'll like the other ones too, so perhaps even share them with a friend who might also enjoy them. I want to once again take the time to thank you guys so much for the support in these videos and songs. I can only thank you guys so much, but it really means a lot and really makes a difference. I can only hope to see you in another video, but until then, cheers!